Welcome to the weekend show with Mediumjay, aka the fucking greatest podcast in history, baby. You know what the fuck going on? Hey yo, bang a gong. You know what the fuck going on? Tell your mom. Hey, and tell that nigga across the street, that creepy uncle that you got named Tom. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck going on, man. Welcome to the weekend show. We doing it big, man. Big live events. We did live events. It was DJ Dispare's birthday the other day, man. Sunday, man. We he had a private party, man. It's crazy, bro. There's this one white chick, man. She was gonzo. I think she was on some sort of fucking benzos or something. She's just fucking just way too drunk. She was saying that the party's for her. It was her birthday. And Despair was like, don't let that bitch back in, man. It's crazy. And me and Taylor looked at each other. We were like, man, we might just fucking risk it all the connections that we made with DJ Disspare and all the rappers in the city. We might just risk it all to just try to fucking take this bitch behind the dumpster, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of cute, fucked up, and honestly, you know, if we did some shit, probably fucking taking advantage of her, you know, low key, if but we didn't. Because, you know, we about that business, man. MMA Journal Canada podcast and Cash Leaders about business, you know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck going on, man. Still smoking strong. Still beating our chest like Donkey Kong. Still going all goddamn night long. What time is it, baby? It's 1:36 a.m., baby. You know what the fuck it is, man. It's 1:36 in the morning and a whole lot of people, a whole lot of women talking, a whole lot of women horny, baby. They trying to call up Mediumjay. Mediumjay got his phone on silent. Oh, it's still on silent, baby. Hope it don't fucking start vibrating. You know what the fuck going on, man? Or else I'm gonna be like, how'd that happen? It's on silent, baby. Yeah. But yeah, man, we did the show, man. I didn't even know I was gonna do a show, man. We just popped out for DJs. I was gonna get him something. That's the problem. I was supposed to get that nigga something, and I thought, I texted Taylor, I'm like, let's get a bottle. But fucking Liquor Mart's on Sunday. Fuck, it's closed early, bro. It's Sunday. So everything closed at 6 p.m. So I was like, fuck, man, should we get him Popeye's gift card? I mean, he's a bigger fellow, bro, and he's black, man. So it's so funny, man. Just like, yeah, get him some fucking chicken. I was like, fuck it, man. I don't even know if they have gift cards. So at one point, I was just gonna get him a bucket of chicken for his birthday. It'd be crazy to pull up at the club with, you know, at Moonlight with fucking a bucket of chicken and just go, happy birthday, nigga. Honestly, personally, if someone did that for I would be happy. But I don't know how they take it, man. You know what I mean? It's just like, whatever. So we just showed up. Fucking, he's a DJ, man. So fucking best thing you could do is give him some music, bro. And I closed out the show. I did one song, Naragi. That's all I had. Fucking, I don't know, man. It was nice though, man. It was fun, man. And seeing all the homies and shit getting lit. Fucking, I don't even smoke and drink like that, but I fucking had a few drinks and fucking, I was hitting Fresh Prince's fucking weed vape pen for a while, man. I was hitting it for a while, man. And honestly, I was like, yo, this thing don't work. And then I just fucking all felt it at once, man. I was all high. Taylor was fucking rolling up. Taylor rolled up some weed. Fucking, I was fucked up. We were so fucked up. We dipped out of the party for a little bit, and we just went next door to Little Caesars or Little Pizza Heaven. Not Little Caesars. You know your boy. You know your boy ain't dressed to the nines and going to Little Caesars with mines. You know what I'm saying? We going to fucking Little Pizza Heaven, bro. That expensive pizza. Shows like $18 for a large, but we cooked it and we split it. They cooked it. We split it, and we had that pepperoni pizza, man. And the way here's the thing, side note of all this, Little Caesars, no, sorry, scratch that, Little Pizza Heaven, their pizzas, whatever they do with that like they put like little bit of garlic butter on the crust, beautiful. It's fucking immaculate, like the shit that they do. It's like an artistry. When I first had that pizza, I first got it when I was served. I was drunk with my cousin Eric, and we used to, I was when I was in my bar phase with Eric. We were just going to the clubs all the time. It was fun as fuck. Just flirting with girls and shit. I never picked up girls. He always probably got laid or did something. He would always be somewhere. I'd always go home at night and just jerk off. But there was this one time, there was like a pizza place. I don't know, it was like fuck, I can't remember where it was exactly. I think it might have been like old school, whatever Whiskey Dicks was. It was probably Whiskey Dicks. Now it's the Palomino, I think, and it might have even changed again. I don't know. That's how long haven't been to clubs, man. These clubs just keep changing. They're the same venues in Winnipeg, but they just change ownerships and names. But yeah, what used to be Whiskey Dicks is probably Palomino now. We were there partying one time, and or it might even been like a couple of clubs on Main Street or whatever, where they shut down, and it was just like the whole block. It was like a block party, something like Canada Day, I think. Fucking 5-6 years ago. This is 5-6 years back, but it was a while ago, man. And anyways, the point is, there's this fucking food trucks all around for all the drunk people trying to capitalize on the drunk people. You know, serve us some fucking food. And they had Little Pizza Heaven out there, and that was the first time I had it. And that pizza was so good, and I was so drunk, and I was flirting with this girl, and this girl was she was like a mid girl, but her teeth were like, she never brushed at all. Like she was she was like a white she was like a goth chick with acne, because she works at a pizza joint, and she had jacked up teeth. Honestly, I was drunk goggles on, and I was so in love with the pizza that I just went back and I just started flirting with the girl. I was like, that's how good the pizza was. That's how good Little Pizza Heaven's pizza is. That, like, no bullshit, all bullshit aside, it's so good. It's like, hey, listen, my wife may not look the best, you know what I mean? But she can cook a fucking mean pizza, you know what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit. I remember, and I was talking to Eric, I'm like, yo, this girl's so fine and shit like that. And he's like, yo, that bitch was jacked. Her fucking teeth was jacked. She had acne. You know what I'm saying? She smelled like grease. Because she's working. I'm like, yo, she's working to leave that's my future wife you're talking about, Eric. That's my future wife. Nah. Oh, man. But, yeah, man. We're doing shows, man. Everybody right now. Fuck the podcast. Right now, just scrap it. Fucking go on to Cash Leaders YouTube.com/Cash Leaders, man, and check out Stay With The Stick. We're doing numbers, man. This is numbers. Fucking Mediumjay. No, Mediumjay Spotify channel right now. And again, whenever you're watching, if it's a year from now and you're watching this podcast, obviously it's not. But right now, Mediumjay has 204 monthly listeners from Spotify, and that's coming up. I was in jail. All my music, once you're fucking, you can't pay the fees to keep your music online, it just disappears. I thought they would give you at least an opportunity, right? 3 months of no payments, they just put the kibosh on your music, man. And this is what artists don't understand, man. Unless you pay that little thing that says a month, but here's the thing, every fucking album, every single, you have to pay like $30. You have to pay $30 just to get it on forever. Now, if you miss payments, it stays up, right? But here's the kicker. Everything else, all the little goodies, keep your music on. There's like, to get the algorithm on SoundScan, $1 for this per song. To put it on social media, it's like $14 per project. So it'll be like whatever for a single. I think it's still $14 to get your shit on the I don't know, the RCA, just to be it's on the Tidal and Dolby sound thing, to get it the option of like mixed, mastered correctly on platforms that provide high quality audio streaming. That's another 20 something dollars. You know what I mean? So by the time independent artist releases and we're not even talking about the studio time. We're not even talking about the beats that the guy has to pay for. We're not talking about the fucking hours that the guy sits down. Because no fucking artist sits down and create, like they say, a lot of artists go, that I made that song in like 10 minutes, right? A rapper will tell you that. I made a song in 10 minutes. And those same rappers have like a fucking 1,000 songs, right? So you gotta understand that it's thousands of hours upon hours to make those songs. And a lot of the time an artist spends time thinking like, man, I should be writing, and if I'm not writing, I gotta work on that one song, or I got these beats that I really wanted to get on, but I just can't find the right flow to it. So once they finally, you know what I mean? So it's all depending on, but those hours spent are not free. It's still work, essentially. It still should be quantified as something per artist, right? Like if you got an hour with Rihanna, you know, so, you know, what would you pay for, right? What would you pay for? You know what I'm saying, man? No disrespect to A$AP Rocky. I know that nigga coming in with a blicky and shit, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, I don't want no smoke. Rihanna, actually, I was looking at Instagram or Twitter or whatever. I was like, yo, Rihanna kind of mid. Scroll. I scrolled really fast. I was like, wow, that's what Rihanna looks like now? Scroll. A$AP Rocky, you did something to that. You did something to my future ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? My future ex-wife's baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Know what the fuck going on, man? Whole lot of let me get into Illuminati. Whole lot of I want to, hey, knock, Illuminati, let me in. Whole lot of you know what the fuck going on, though, man? There's a whole lot of motherfuckers telling me that I wasn't going. I went to jail, right? I went to jail, and my nigga in jail was like, yo, I just got a call, man. My little bro and them, he fucking opened for NLE Choppa. I was like, damn, I probably know them niggas that did it too. I know them niggas that opened up. It's Fresh Prince and Thatcher, the homies, bro. Fucking doing pics with NLE Choppa, man. And it's like, yo, I was this close to meeting my idol too, right? I could have been there, but the stars didn't. Nigga was in jail, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was in jail. But it's all good, man. I looked on Twitter too. This is another thing about the stars and what fame does to a nigga. I was looking up NLE Choppa. This nigga posting weird, I mean, semi-homoerotic, like, you know, Calvin Klein underwear ads, and he's just naked showing off his ass and shit. I don't know if it's for the women. I don't know if it's for the men. I don't know if it's just for the nigga that likes to get, maybe he's just a nigga that likes to get freaky. His music is pretty fucking, like, intense. Like, I'm always talking about shooting up niggas, and it's hard ass fuck music, but some of it, like, Shotta flows, I love. NLE Choppa, if you're listening to my podcast for some reason, just do Shotta flow. Do Shotta flow 1 million, get to 1 million. Just do nothing but Shotta flows. That's all I care about. Every single Shotta flow I love. And even when I'm like, I don't really fuck with this, it's still a banger. But then there's some weird music, like Biggie. Biggie has that song where he's getting, and when a thug nigga, or at least, you know, the image of a thug nigga, because I don't know if Biggie really thugging, I don't know if NLE Choppa really thugging, you know, at this point. I don't know. It's the niggas in the industry gotten so well adapted to looking like they I mean, probably some niggas think I'm a thugging nigga, you know what I mean? I mean, I did go to jail. I mean, and I did, you know, I did pull a couple knives out on some niggas, and I did fucking assault the dude. But there's a big difference between mental problems and, you know, I'm mentally crazy. Some niggas just want to be crazy. Some niggas are like, I like to fuck shit up, right? I don't. So I just went through some shit. But Biggie did have that one song, right? He had this one song, you look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick. And that's one of those things that NLE Choppa gets into quite a bit. Like he has some homo thug shit. Like he was really. There's this one thing where he's like freestyling, you know, doing some shit. He's like, yeah, I got the blicky. He's rapping all crazy, and you see Birdman, and he's like, yo, I love that Junior. I love that. He's like, yo, you love that, Pops? I love that, Pop. You know, I love that part right there. Yeah, Pops, I love that. I love you too. I love you too. No homo though. You know, they were like going in, and it was kind of like, I'm like watching it. I go, why post this though, right? Like you supposed to be a real gang studio banging. I don't know, gang banging. Either way, niggas seems like he's them niggas are just banging. You know what I mean? Them niggas are just banging other niggas. It just seems like that. No offense, NLE Choppa. I know. And if I get the chance to open for you, I'm obviously not gonna mention this right here. Why would I? You know what I mean? It's basically calling this nigga a fag, but yo, just look at the niggas fucking posts every once in a while. You go, what the fuck? The NLE Choppa, I like the nigga. I like the nigga's music. But yo, I also like Prince's music. You know what I mean? I don't like when he's wearing a dress and some blouses and shit. Right? I like Michael Jackson's music. I don't like when he's chilling with boys in a hotel either, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's a big thing. I like R. Kelly's music. I don't like when he's going to the mall trying to fucking pick up on some young black girls. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. There ain't no room for there ain't no room in Hollywood for a regular nigga. Yo, I'm a regular nigga doing regular activities with regular bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's Mediumjay. You know what the fuck going on, man? We smoking mid bitches, and we sipping mid liquor. You know what I'm saying? This liquor cheap. It's average, baby. You know what I'm saying? We ain't spending that much money tonight. Tonight, though. I think last Saturday we were sipping Henny at the studio with Trey, bro. Shouts out to fucking Trey 33. Man, we're gonna do some music to. We fucking last Saturday. I wanted him to get on the track too, but I don't know, man. Motherfuckers are like, this doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. That's all good. Say less. But I had this one track called Superfly, that's coming out. Well, it's. I should have got it today. It's the end of Tuesday. I'll release the podcast Wednesday, and I know it's the weekend show, but you guys are gonna get more bang for your buck ever since the nigga got out of the studio. I'm getting buck wild, and you know what I'm saying. I might just skip trial. You know what I'm saying. I might just. No, I'm just kidding. No. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, we got the song called Superfly, and I got Fresh Prince on it. Finally, I sent that shit to that nigga about a year ago. I sent it to him a year and a half ago, right? Then I sent it to him again at the beginning of last year. And I was like, yo, man, come on, man. Let's work. It's like, yo, man. And here's the thing. I would have left it. But he's like, yo, we got to do that verse, though. This nigga here's the thing about Fresh. He is a nigga. Legitimately through and through. Like a typical nigga. Where it's like, he's in your class project. We got a white guy, you got a light-skinned guy, a Mexican guy, and Fresh Prince. And everybody does their work at their... The Mexican, you know, he does his work in between his 16-hour job, you know what I mean? And then, you know, coming out to work, you know, going to school. The white guy gets it done at his stepdad's cabin. I do an average time doling out. What's that word? Time. I know people. I'm gonna be listening to this again back, and I'm gonna go. The word is time acquisition. No, time doling out. Time. Something. Time management. I do proper time management where I go, it's a project that should take this long. I'll do a couple hours here, a couple hours there, a couple hours there, and I got it at an average pace. Fresh, well, literally, I told that nigga, it's a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago I had this song. I recorded it a while back, and I had to go through my email. I didn't even think I even still had it. I had to just send it back multiple times to this nigga. Like at least 3 times I sent it to him, trying to get him on. And you go, okay, well, he probably had it ready at least. You know what I mean? After he brought it up multiple times, I'm like, yo, you got it? He's like, yeah, man. You ready? Yeah. All right, we're going to the studio. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Well, how much you got? Well, I just got to start writing it. We're in the studio, man. And luckily, it was a homie studio, and he was all good with it. And he was like, brought out the Henny, bro. Brought out the fucking, that expensive Henny, too. It wasn't even the fucking mid Henny or the fucking cheap Henny. It was that fucking top shelf Henny. This was crazy. He was smoking blunts back to back. It was crazy, man. It was fun. But again, like, I don't drink like that. I don't smoke like that. Ever since I listened to that 50 Cent Work Harder, Work Smarter fucking book, it's like, I realized, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I like smoking weed or getting high or drunk. I like, moving my pieces on the chessboard, dude. I like moving into a position of power. Just kidding. 50 Cent. It's so corny to think of like everything is power, but I also just realized I think I like just making music. Honestly, at the end of the day, I could give a fuck if I'm not the most famous or the most whatever or the this or that. I legitimately see myself as like a modern day rap Michelangelo. I'm that nigga. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go paint dicks on the ceiling, and it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be ill. Hold on, man. I want to make a statue of a buff dude with a swinging dick. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. But it's sick or whatever. Maybe the guy's got a small dick. I can't remember. But yeah, Michelangelo's type shit, bro. Tight shit. You know what I'm saying, man? The art shit, like Michelangelo type shit. Them Leonardo da Vinci motherfucking type shit. You know what I'm saying? Raphael, fucking call me Picasso type shit. You know what I'm saying? Paint a picture and people be like, I don't really quite get it, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? And every time I look at it, I get a little something from it. That's what that's where I stand. And fucking Fresh Prince, however he did his shit, right? Shouts out to that nigga, man. I love this nigga. Because this is why I kept pressuring him. This motherfucker wrote a 16, and I said, there's a little something at the end verse for you to do with some chopped and screwed vocals. Because I know that nigga is good. He's good at flowing on that type of shit. He reminds me of a southern ass nigga. And we are all Canadian in Winnipeg, southern Manitoba. We're all southern. Like all of Canada basically is pretty southern. So we all kind of act like down in the south, and we all, except them niggas in Toronto. Whatever them niggas in Toronto are talking about, it's a mad thing, but it's a mad thing. You know, I don't even know how the motherfuckers talk weird. Right? I talk with like that southern twang type shit, you know what I'm saying? Tight shit. You know what I'm saying? Tight shit. Real nigga shit, right? Real nigga shit. You know what the fuck going on. But yo, Fresh Prince did this track. Dirt. It was like, yo, I was spitting and people were like, yo, that's that shit, man. That's that shit. That's that shit. This nigga comes in and people start, the stink face, and I was so jealous. I was so mad. I was like, this nigga really did take years, and in like maybe 2 hours of blunt smoke and Hennessy, this nigga came in and ripped it up. And again, that was old verses, old tracks and shit. But I think when we go to the studio again this Saturday, I'm gonna come with some bangers, bro. I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna fucking vibe in the zone, right? Take an hour or two to write the verse because this nigga took a while. The Trey's engineer is this little Asian guy, and dude, it's perfect for having an engineer because he was just like, he kept looking over at Fresh and he's like, yo, so do you have that verse yet? No? Okay. And he kept mixing and mastering. He's like, okay, time. It's been a while. You have that verse ready yet? No? Okay. Do you want to do your vocals or some ad-libs, or do you need to do anything else? He talked to me and I'm like, nah, man. I mean, fucking, once the shit hit, and then I just tried fucking around, Trey was like, yo, you gotta do some fucking some ad libs on the fucking hook. I don't really fuck with doing too much ad libs and doing too much, but it is a tight track. That track specifically, what I want to do, because Fresh Prince was like a single or an album, was gonna be. I think it's gonna be on Cash Leaders Classics, because I got this thing going with Cash Leaders Classics 1, 2. It'll be Cash Leaders Classics 3. And it'll be like I'll repackage all my kind of singles and features that I had with other artists, like my homies, fucking Eric, fucking Drippy Trippy, bro. Oh, dude, fucking, I did one with Crystals with, oh, I'm blanking on the dude's name, man. Akinyel Staples. That nigga is so good, and no one cares. Akinyel, I guess because he's got a really awkward name, and I think it's probably most likely just his name. But yo, that nigga spit. Right, I sent him the beat, and I was like, I don't know if it took a while. I can't remember, but I always think, when I send someone something and they don't get to me back in a week or two, they're taking a while. They're taking a while to figure out something. I mean, because when you think about it, you're writing for maybe 30 seconds to a minute tops for a verse, right? Like, depending on how fast the beat is, BPMs, beats per minute, or whatever. If it's 60 beats per minute, you got essentially a 16... I don't know. I don't know exactly how it is, but whatever it is, you got those, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. But when he finally came through, and this is what I love about rappers, that like sometimes they work real fast and they get it. Sometimes they're like, yo, they just take their time. And I think this nigga took his time, but when he finally sent it back, I was like, yo, if you want, I can get on a track or whatever with whenever you want. This nigga messaged me. Of course, the one time he messaged me, he never really. He's a nigga that never messaged me ever. One time he did message me, I was in jail. One time, so I never got back to him until like 3 months later, right? Of course that would happen, but when he hit me up, I was like, yo, I owe you, bro, because he came in clutch with that verse. Crystals is a fucking dope ass track. That'll probably be literally the first track, the opening track to the Cash Leaders Classics, because that's a nice song. Jump in, maybe Young will be the last track. That's also a really good song, and it's a good kind of vibe to finish. Throw in some shit with me and some old stuff that me and Stewie released, haven't released. I got a couple singles sitting on it. Do the Javon, Fresh Prince fucking Superfly track. And then there'll be 2 new songs that I know are going to be classic. That one for sure. And then there's this one song that I got the beat from Drew the Artist, or Trouble Child on Insta is what he goes by. But he sent me the beat, which is a dope ass beat. It's still up in the air right now as to whether or not he's going to get on a verse. But it's a song called Impractical Smokers. Now, if you watch Impractical Jokers, which all I did was when I got out of jail to fight my depression was watch day in and day out Impractical Jokers, and that shit was so funny, and this song is so dope. It's fucking, honestly, man, I killed the verse, killed the hook. I have to redo the hook. Trouble Child, or Drew the Artist, whatever you want to call this nigga, white nigga, he fucking sent back it edited, and he keeps sending it back edited. He keeps editing it, and I go, I need to go back into the studio that I went to, edit it, and then I'll also coming with the second verse, so that way we have 3 verses on, and it'll be a full big track, and it'll be pretty dope. Cause like, yo, I can't leave. Like, it's one of those beats. He sent a beat that spoke to me. It was such a good, and I'm like, yo, you made that? Like, he did make that, and it's a fucking like some Project Pat Juicy J type shit. Smoking song. Who got the smoke? Got the smoke. It was like chopped, sampled. Who got the smoke? But it's a dope ass kind of Mac. He said I sounded like Mac Miller on it, but then he edited me. He edited me to sound like fucking J. Cole. It's crazy, man, crazy ass shit. But I'm like, man, I don't, don't edit it, and keep editing it. The song's not, it's not done, man. Just these are all rough. You're editing for nothing, cause, well, I mean, once he gets more vocals in, he layers them and he'll edit them again. So whatever, man. Motherfuckers, I don't know, man. Hip hop is funny, man. You find these guys that work, it's either they work too fast for you or they work too slow for you. Either way, you're not happy unless they work exactly at your speed, which is like, who works at your, it's a creative, some motherfuckers literally just sit there and wait till inspiration hits them and they go, I ain't feeling it today. And you go, we chilled all day today, we're gonna write a song, or we're gonna make a song together. I ain't feeling it, bro. Alright. Well, better like next time, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how shit goes when you're dealing with the fucking cons and pros of this game, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan talks about not reading the comments. I'm not one of those niggas. I'm a petty ass nigga. I don't not watch my comments because I get so few comments. It's I gotta see this, man. It's like there's this one nigga, right? Stay with the stick. This guy, this fucking dumb piece of shit called Alphabet Tony, right? He says this shit is slow, right? It's Stay with the Stick. It's a beat probably, I think, at 80 BPMs, which is a fairly slow. It's not fast. There's 100 and something BPMs on most of that mumble rap shit. So it was like a slow beat. And I just came in with a kind of like a story about how a lot of young black motherfuckers kind of think life is a video game at a certain point, and there's a lot of rappers think this is a game. You know what I mean? This is my life's like a movie, and my life is life, man. You know what I mean? Don't think life is GTA. Right, and that's what the song "Stay with the Stick" is all about. It's like, in reality, you just stay with the stick. It's like you got a gun, and you shouldn't be one of those motherfuckers just running up in the club with a gun. You know what I mean? There's niggas that'll do that shit when it's like, life's not a game, and you don't just have your fucking. You don't get shot up by the police and wake up in the hospital. Or you know what I mean? Wake up, respawn. You don't respawn in reality. Or you could, actually, here's a fair point. I'm gonna be real with y'all, Nick. I physically don't know. They say life is a simulation, right? And I think honestly, man, if life is a simulation and you do have a respawn, what would that respawn point be in your life, right? I'm 30 right now. If I died, would my respawn be literally all the way back to being a baby again? Would I just go back in the 1994 May 7th, my mom passed me out again? That's interesting. It's very interesting. Or would it just be maybe an hour before I died, right? If I were to die like right now, obviously it'd probably be, I wouldn't die of natural cause. Well, maybe. I did get the vaccine. Shouts out to Fauci, man. Where'd that nigga go to? I just want to talk to him. Let me just talk to Fauci real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me just talk to that nigga let me talk to Dr. Fauci, man. Let me hem him up real quick against the lockers like a bully. Let me get at him, man. Let me get at him real quick. No, but like if I were to die instantly right now, man, just think about it. If you at home listening to this podcast, if you were to die, right, and you had a respawn point, what would you want that like say you got to pick, what would you want that respawn point to be? I think my respawn point would probably be 19, because 18 I was still having difficulty coming to conclusion of 19 is when I started chilling, I think, more with Mitchie Moo, and we got into that weird rap zone, and then I just kind of got the confidence to go, I am this shit. Like it's one of those things where it's like he brought it out of me and I brought it out of him, and we both we made some of the greatest music. Like for wherever he is now, I don't know, man. He's going through rehab and shit like that, and not good. And then it's good, and then it's not good, and then it's it's like the BAM of of our group. And he was the guy that everybody liked and everybody, but maybe at the end of the day, he went home and went, man, I don't, all these motherfuckers, I had all this fun, but it was all because of drinking. And I don't understand how people can go through that. It's like, no, man, we liked you because you were, hell, you didn't have to have a drink, man. Just the way, but maybe, again, like, maybe he is deep down just a quiet, reserved, shy guy, but the drinking turned him into that kind of party animal. But he was always a funny guy. It's just, maybe he just lacked like a serious lack of confidence, or like the imposter syndrome. Like, it's like, I'm nobody if I'm not drunk, which it sucks when people are like that, because it's honestly, man, people like you. There's all of those things, like, everybody liked you. Girls would be talking to you. You'd just pull, like, he pulled strippers, Mitchell. And sure, liquor was involved. Sure, smoking weed and maybe cocaine or what drugs were involved. But at the end of the day, with women, fuck, it's women, man. You know what I mean? You gotta let them do that shit. You know what I mean? And pretend. You know what I mean? If you're fucked up already, you fake taking a shot with her. Yeah. I did that. I think I did that once, and I probably was with Mitchell too. I was so fucked up, and I'm like, I'm driving, bro. I'm just gonna pretend I'm drinking. You're gonna pretend you're drinking? Yeah, just throw it out. Yeah, just throw it out. Who cares? It's cash. And then he winked at me. He said, "Cash leaders, we got money." Wasting shots. Ooh, and I was like, oh man, that was a good shot. I just threw it out the window. Like, probably hit some guy at the next pool table or something like that. It was but yeah, man. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna just say it, man. I miss Mitchell. I miss the homie, even Jesse, man. We had a buddy, Jesse, too. He went through rehab. And the funniest thing is both of them were in rehab together. I had another buddy, Scott. Scotty, honestly, should be in rehab. I don't know if he is or not. I don't know what's going on, man. But there's, like, when you get older, you start to realize that some motherfuckers seriously went through addiction way worse than you. My addiction was weed. You know what I mean? I was just smoking weed and maybe sipping some energy drinks, not getting sleep, and just smoking. Maybe it's the cigarettes too. I'm just gonna blame it on the cigarettes. I think it was the cigarettes. I haven't smoked in about 2 months. And again, like, just the constant puffing. I mean, on the podcast, I would do it a lot. It would be to the point where, there'd be times when I'd be on a good roll, flowing on the podcast, and then I'd go, hold on 1 sec, guys, I'm gonna go get up, and I'd go smoke, and it's all coming back to me now that I'm doing a podcast again. I'm kind of remembering all that shit. I'm like, I smoked quite a bit, to the point where stained on my teeth and shit. But I feel good. I feel better. I feel more healthier. Got more energy. The funniest, I'm working, making more money than I did when I was like, man, I'm making so much money on my other job, not the jobs before that or whatever, when I just came out of jail, but the shit where I lost my money. So right now I'm making more money. I'm working, I think, less harder though. I'm working less hours, but I'm making more money, which, you know what the fuck going on, man? Mediumjay, again, I came out of jail. And now I'm making the most amount of money I ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? Working less than I did when I first was making the most amount of money in my life last year. So this year, man, I gotta say, it's 2025. It's the best fucking year I'm gonna have. You know why? It's the year of the snake. And you know what? My ex was a snake. My ex. And I only had one true girlfriend. Love that bitch, to be honest. Loved her. Loved her. Well, I'm never gonna meet another girl like that again. But you know why? Because, you know what I mean? Mediumjay, I realize I'm playing the field, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing the fucking field. Well, actually, I got this one Korean chick. She's a prostitute. But she invited me to to move in with her, which is crazy. It's crazy. And I was like, yeah, let's keep it. You know what I mean? And I understand now why Charlie Sheen said you don't pay them to fuck. You pay them to leave, right? And it's a perfect setup, right? Because this dumb fucking Korean bitch is like, when I first started fucking her, she's like, I love you. She's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I was like, this is wild because I'm paying the bare minimum to fuck her, right? Paying the bare minimum. And she's like, he's gonna spend all the time you want. I pay 30 minutes. a nigga can bust in 30 minutes. But she's like, spend more time, take your time. That's what she takes her time. I'll fuck her after. She starts, we cuddle. She fell asleep in my arms last time I was with her, bro, like a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago I was with her and she fell asleep in my arms. She started snoring too, and I was like, ugh. What the fuck is this bitch snoring for? But I don't know. Something about prostitutes, especially when you find girls, like I've found quite a bit of women that, like, at least I could count 5 prostitutes, legitimate prostitutes, that go, well, do you want to just chill afterwards? And I go, I'm gonna, no, not really. Like, it's like, cause then here's the thing about chilling with prostitutes, which gets, they end up having guys come and fuck them. Guys come and pay money, and you're just sitting there on the couch going like, yo, what's up, G? How you doing, man? Yeah, you good? You good? Yeah. All right, bro. All right. We're not going to talk, after you leave, being the girl aren't going to talk about your performance and your dick size at all. No, you good. It's confidentiality. But I'm just here, chilling on the couch, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? So good luck. And that's as cool as it can sound, and I'm getting cucked. Just being like, yeah, I'm going to go chill with her afterwards, but go ahead and go fuck her real quick. Honestly, it's pretty pimp, actually, but it's like, also at the same time, I know I'm not a pimp. I don't care. There's a big difference between maybe I could be a pimp. Also, managing a stable full of whores is like, it's like horses. It's farming, right? You're farming these bitches out. And to be honest, man, these niggas that do pimping, right, they always look a little stressed. Even though they're fresh, they're flashy, and they're always like really angry at the way, like, bitch, get your shit together. And they smack, you know what I mean? Because it's annoying when you gotta tell a bitch 1,000 times to do the same task. It's like, you're gonna fuck the guy and give me 50%, or not 40, bitch, not 30. You're gonna give me 50%. Bitch, don't make me take 60% next time. You know what I mean? That type of and that right there, even though I was joking, it pains me. Not in the sense that I care about. It's annoying to teach children and prostitutes, hoes. It's tough. Now, if I was managing a chick like Sexy Red, right? You go make that money. But as a label, as an artist, she's an artist. She's an artist. Probably a hoe first, to be honest. But she's an artist now, right? Some pimp or whoever her manager is, probably a Jewish nigga. Whoever managed Sexy Red is like, this hoe has just enough garbage lyrics that in confidence in those garbage lyrics about talking about her pussy that it never gets bored. Somehow, whenever Sexy Red gets on the microphone, she's never really that boring. It's kind of, it sucks. It's Little B if Little B was a woman. And you know what I mean? Because Little B was he's a handsome ass nigga. Pretty boy shit. Pretty boy swag. but a garbage. 90% of music from Sexy Red is just good. It's like, seems like she just freestyles it. I don't know. But that song "Fat, Juicy, and Wet" with it's Bruno Mars, right? And I was like, I was telling Taylor, I was like, yo, all day, I'm all night, bro. Like, yeah, I can't get that song. Sexy, get it sexy, da da da, and that was like her one big hit when she first came on, and I was like, yo, I just started getting into that because they played that once in jail when I was like trying to sleep at one time, right? And I was like, yo, this is actually, I'm like, much as like most hip hop songs suck when you hear it on the radio in jail, I was like, I get why Sexy Red's popular because of this song. It's like slim, thick, caramel skin, right around in the bins, going sexy, do your dance, da 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 da, go sexy, get it sexy, get it sexy. Oh fucking man at the damn. So it's so like she probably freestyles it, to be honest. She probably doesn't. Maybe she is a hoe, but she probably is just one of those chicks that likes to, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? If I don't know, she's gangbanging, she's ganged up, she's a gang affiliate. I don't know, man. And again, they say like, her name is Sexy Red. Like the Bloods, it's crazy how much population, or I mean, how much blood. How much control the Bloods have over the music industry, but I don't know. It's okay. But yeah, my music is coming. More music on the way. Me and Fresh Prince. Me and Trey are. I mean, Trey raps too. Trey 33. Check him out. Check out Fresh Prince. It's Fresh. With the S with the $sign. Fresh Prince. Prince. Check out Mediumjay. Check out Cash Leaders. I always got to do plug. People do plugs on their podcast and they plug garbage. You know, you want to listen. You want to listen to these podcasts to talk about, you know, hey, get some underwear. Listen to some of the dopest music you'll ever hear in your life coming up in Winnipeg right now. While you're alive, man, because this is heat. This is heat. I'm talking on a phenomenal level. Stay with the Stick music video out now. We're gonna get it up on Vivo. I don't know what's going on. It's on Apple Music or whatever. It's on Apple Music Video. It's on Amazon, I think, Video. It's on Tidal Video. YouTube Vivo is taking its time because that's the all of the videos I shoot now with Taylor. This nigga's just doing it off his S23, his Samsung Galaxy, and everyone's like, yo, this is the fire. It's got 120 views in the last, I put it up 3 or 4 days ago. It's still brand new. We had it out like a week ago. He put it all together last Saturday. Not this Saturday, but I think the previous Saturday ago. We set it all up. Should be up on Vivo, by this Saturday. I put it up, last couple weeks. Yeah, so they said it takes like 2 weeks or whatever, 2 to 4 weeks, something like that. I'm like, that's crazy for Vivo. But yeah, you gotta. I guess it takes its time. It's the biggest fucking video platform in history, man. YouTube music video Vivo. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm getting paid for it. So just if you're gonna watch the video, watch it. Watch the preview on Cash Leaders YouTube right now. But man, and obviously tell your friends to watch it via the thing. But on Vivo, we're getting money, so watch it there. Watch the ad in full. Click the ad and buy whatever the ad says on that. Right, but again, you know what I mean. We're not sponsoring anything other than, we're not sponsoring anything other than me and my music and the people I do music with. Shouts out to DJ Disspare. Happy birthday! It was your birthday. It's your birthday. Go DJ. It's your birthday. DJ Dispare's birthday. It's funny, Taylor's birthday's today too. Happy birthday to Taylor. MMA Journal Canada podcast. MMA Journal Canada. No podcast. Are you still doing a podcast? I hope you're still doing a podcast. I hope you still got it on a podcast. My podcast network. I have to start. Even though he's my manager, it's so funny. He's my manager for rap, but when it comes to his MMA Canada podcast, I'm the one that can get him on the podcast. So I gotta go, yo, listen, man. I'm gonna run his whenever he and this is if he's watching this, drop a comment too, because it's funny to talk business without you. Just nobody in the just make it public. So for lawyers, this is for both of our lawyers when they get involved. When he's getting 15% of every shows that I do and shit. There's just the shows, not the music. I made all the music. I did all of that. The shows, and if we get branding deals or whatever, that comes, right? But if I make $1 million, he gets 15%, which is crazy, right? So I'm gonna have to go impropriety or whatever, impropriety. I don't know the word. I'm a nigga, man. I can't. I know I read it before. I don't know how to pronounce it. Impropriety, whatever. To all the shit that I did for him, because we went to Calgary last year, not this year, not on 2024, but 2023 November. Then I paid for the hotel. He still hasn't paid me back. He said he would pay me back. Also, the podcast, MMA Journal. To get it on Spotify, you gotta pay like $25 a month. I could put as many podcasts, I guess, up to 5 or 6 podcasts or something like that. But I told him he could just put any clips that he wants. He could put on, just mix them down to YouTube, or even you just need the YouTube and copy and paste all that fucking shit to the Spotify, Apple Podcast, iTunes, the Amazon, blah 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 blah, right? And he's still up there, so I mean it's still there's still a bill added up to his debt. So once he starts trying to get money out of me, I'll just be like, listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you. There's these bills added up, and I'm gonna do the math, and I'm gonna get back to you, and I'm gonna get a lawyer too. You better get one too, baby. You know what the fuck going on? It's cash leaders, baby. We don't trust nobody, not even yourself. I don't trust myself. That's why I got an accountant. You know what I'm saying? Hey, count this up for me, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's been it for the weekend show, man. Other than, I'm not promoting no fucking bullshit hair loss treatment. I'm not promoting no bullshit fucking mattress. I'm not promoting therapy. Motherfuckers sell ya. Motherfuckers listen. If you're listening to a podcast, right, I think you're past the point of therapy, man. You're listening to podcasts only for the recommendation of, like, I need a friend that's talking to me, man. And I don't even have a real friend. I need a digital friend. Let me push play on the Joe Rogan experience, and because Joe Rogan talks to the audience like I just realized I'm like, yo, I had to stop listening to Joe for a second and I was like, yo, does he think like most people are babies? Because the way he talks, he's coddling and to be honest, he probably talks mostly to his daughters, right? And America's been treated like little fucking women for far too long, people. Even Canada especially. He's the biggest, I think, in Canada. 20 million or something in Canada views easy every day, because there's not a lot to do in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Just go to work, drive truck, listen to Joe for 3 hours, and that's where you get most of your. If you have a big podcast, most of your shit comes from like an average middle-aged white guy trucker. And since he's got Republican, I bet those views got boosted the fuck up, because so many fucking old white guys lean far right guys, right guys, right wing guys. Hey, though. Fuck Biden and his ice cream eating candy ass motherfucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Biden. Hey guys. Hey guys, like, subscribe. Fucking I'm with you. I got a Playboy hat. I got a Playboy hat on, guys. Tits. You know what I'm saying? Boobies. Remember Playboy? I don't know if they still exist. I heard Playboy is going out of business. They said they couldn't compete with Instagram, which is crazy. Instagram's fucking taken over. And OnlyFans have taken over to the point where e-thoughterly is a self-proprietoring business. Self-propel. It's your own business, baby. You know, it's like Uber. Uber's taking out taxis, right? Thoughtism. It's like autism, but thoughtism. It's got a slight tinge of thoughtism. I'm exposing myself right now, a little bit. But man, there's some of these girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when Leonardo DiCaprio was talking in that movie Wolf of Wall Street to his daddy, like, so all these girls are shaven, right? All of these girls do like they're porn stars, right? All of these girls, they do porn shit to a degree where I wouldn't even put it past the average male to walk into a girl's home, right? First time you meet her on Tinder or something, and if you just show up with a pizza and you just go, "Hey, did somebody order a pizza?" And you don't even have to, like, she knows, you know. You could maybe even, "Hey, stepsis, wink. You order? I don't know. You know, you're gonna pay me for this pizza? You want to go halfers on a pizza?" And then if she just immediately goes, "Well, I don't have any money. What am I?" You're fucking. And all you did was pay for the pizza, right? Now, a lot of guys are gonna be like, "That's simping, bro. You simp." Listen to Medium's game. It's so I'm so genius because I don't care about pussy. I care about the strings and the, you know what I mean? I just care about the bells and the whistles and all that other bullshit. Because honestly, pussy disgusts me. As soon as I come, I go, "This is not worth it." I could have been making music. I could have been writing rhymes. I could have been chilling with the homies. As soon as you bust them out, you go, "God damn it, man. Why'd I do that?" You know what I mean? You come to your senses as soon as you come. You know what I'm saying? You go, "God damn it, I wasted so much money on this bitch." You know what I mean? It's like when you're playing a video game, and you're like, "God damn it, fucking shit. Why can't I beat this fucking boss," right? You're like, "Fuck, I fucking shit. Fuck. Fucking, ah." And you're like, and you're about to punch something, and then you go, "It's a fucking video game, bro." You're fucking a pussy, you're like, "This is great. I'm gonna marry this bitch, I'm gonna put a baby in here." And it go, you know, you come and you go, "God damn it, what did I do?" Even if you love the bitch, right? You can she's your wife of 13 years, and you go, "God damn it." I guess, yeah, we're having a baby, yeah. The way she's shaking and tilting back and forth with her legs still in the air, we're having a fuck. She definitely wants it. She's not letting any drops escape. she's and here's the thing. With this prostitute that I'm seeing, bro, we might have a kid soon. We might have a kid on the way, baby. Just cut it. Just end it.